And here we are. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, citizens. We are here at the ASD facility, and we're just going to have some fun. When you guys are ready, we can head out. I currently have my Zenith sniper for this, as well as a Gallant. I got plenty of ammunition, got some drink, or a drink for now. I have plenty of med pens. I got all the equipment and everything that I would need for this, so we should be good to go. I do have plans to go for full set of Mire if possible. I will even be showing you all how to get through the door, even though the code technically still doesn't work. I managed to get through it multiple times this morning, so I'll be able to show you that. We will be checking literally every single... That's interesting. Every single box on our way through. That is very interesting. Anyway, we do have Discord as well as full organization and website if you are interested in joining. Got no blue boxes over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to research first, and then we'll hit engineering afterwards. Alright, we got plenty of ammunition. Everything's ready to go. Make sure... Okay. Yep, they're just coming through. Oh, I hate it when they're able to take a hit like that. Got him. Well, that was fun. Nice and easy group. Grab some more ammunition. Ooh, better yet. Did I? I did. So I guess he just didn't have anything on him. Considered a non-combatant at that point. Whoops. Okay, so... Let's see. Wonder why he's not over there at the moment. There's normally guys sitting like right here. There's normally a blue box sitting there, but currently not located there. Huh. Ammo crate normally sitting up there. Then you have an armor box normally there. So, things just haven't respawned. Just, really? Drop. And as you saw from my inventory, I do have plenty of ammunition, so I'm not worried about using too much of it for any one thing. I have been through here a few too many times. Oh, no ammo. Where's the other guy? Already have an arm injury. This place does have a tendency to give me a lot of injuries. yeah, he's. I definitely have just level 3 arm injuries on both sides, but already have arm injuries. A little rough. I don't understand why some of them don't have weapons equipped. It's weird. That's 2 now. 3 now, actually. And 2 of those 3 have the Zenith rifle. Not sniper rifle, just Zenith rifle. Which I absolutely love that thing. So is that the same one we had before? Anyway. Do have a tendency to have some really good items here. Missed. One too many. It's fine though. I got plenty of ammo. I ain't worried about it. Most people don't come over here. They're trying to do it as quickly as possible so they don't fly through here. Not doing it this time, but next time I probably will. I'll be doing the Hyperion quest. That way we can complete the entire thing. And yes, I have managed to fully go through that door. Like I said, I did it twice. The only one I'm unable to get through is the single door with a code. The second one, where 2 backpacks are. So I only have a chance once to get the backpack I want, which is the mire, of course. So here we are. Nothing really that good yet, but that's to be expected. Still only on the first floor. And of course it wants to sit there and fire off right as we're going through yet again, which is fine. Normally a blue box here, but apparently not here this time around. Where are you? Come on. There it goes. Wow, that took way longer than it should have. Alright, normally have 2 to 3 boxes in here, but apparently it looks like there's only 1. Do got some more Zenith, but don't need it here.
I believe what you meant to say is thank you for this tremendous opportunity. Did you just press record?
I must have hit a button. So we do also have another group of sniper rifles through here, the Zenith. But like I said before, I have plenty. There's normally a ammo crate there, one of the green boxes. Down another level. If I remember correctly, this one doesn't really have anything here. Yep, this is nada. Nil, zilch. supposed to have a large ammo box here. No, medium. It's tall. It's not wide. And then, yes. Another blue. A pickle. Another blue box is supposed to be over here. Apparently it's not currently. I'm missing a lot of boxes. Supposed to be a orange box there as well. Supposed to be an orange box back there on that yellow piece. Not there. Supposed to be another ammo crate on that blue box there. It's not there. We go over here, click the elevator. Supposed to be another orange box there. Supposed to be another orange box all the way back there. Supposed to be another orange box there. It looks like we are not getting any of our ASD boxes. Supposed to be another blue box up there. Supposed to be another ASD box there. Oh. We're just gonna run through. Goodbye, ladies. Oh, gotta heal. They do have a tendency to run behind you and come after you. Seems like they are more focused on each other. Good. Alright. Triple dog threat. I'm actually going to switch over to 4 round burst rather than 3. Because it'll take out... Got him. I do have 1 orange box. So far. And I am in need of the arms and headpiece. I already have the legs, chest, and helmet for ASD. Where's the other one? There he is. Alright, we're good. Wait, is that a 5-round burst? It is a 5-round burst. Interesting. Supposed to be another orange box here. That was a red one there. Up and at him. Supposed to be another orange one here. And supposed to be another orange one there. Let's go ahead and turn on our laser. That way you guys can keep a little easier track of where I'm aiming. We can just run on past those 3. Though later we may end up having to fight them. So just fair warning, if you want to take them out early, it's fine to do so. You don't always end up fighting them. So I just go past them. Switching back over to 3-round bursts. There's supposed to be an orange box there. There's supposed to be an orange box there and here. These are for the legs, all 3 of them. Unfortunately, we're not getting any of them. We are 0 for 2. Switching back to 5-round burst. Cool. Took them out on the last. Switch back to 3. Don't need it anymore. Go ahead and top myself off. Switching over. Do-do. Quick, easy run. Whoa, hi there. And since we already called the elevator earlier, we could just walk. Ouch! Shot me in the back. Then again, I did kind of do it to his buddy, so understandable. Now, we get to go all the way up. Sorry if I just made some people dizzy. I like spinning. All right. Slow elevator. So, we're going to have a little fun dancing. I haven't seen an ASD since they patched it or patched the game, so chances of seeing one for a while aren't very high, unfortunately. But I then come over here. It's normally a blue box over there. It's supposed to be a small armor box and a medium armor box here. Let's go ahead and get rid of the chat. Okay, time to go to Site B. Supposed to be a small orange box there. No, not orange. Excuse me. Armor box. Here we are waiting. There we are, Site B. Switching over to Sniper. I use a Sniper the most in Site B. Take out the enemies before they can do much. Mainly because at least half of them have snipers of their own. Tends to be a good idea to take them out sooner rather than later. Alright, so let's see. Oh. Come on. Nah. Headshot with no kill. Oh, well. Anyway, they're down. We'll get back to the sniper later. Large ammo box. Tends to have some weapons in there as well. Apparently there's absolutely nothing in it. That is really odd. Same with that. There's nothing in it. I'm very concerned right now. Because we have just checked three boxes out of 4. I'm going to go ahead and check the medical box as well. That has stuff in it. Okay, so whoever's here, go ahead and add a third one. Those to it. Whoever is currently here, they're just grabbing everything, it seems. So I don't even hit the button yet. I go straight into Zoom. If you have an 8 or 16, that's what you'll need for this. Take the guy out right there. And then you just wait. Because as you're waiting, there are 3 more enemies there. That guy there, one will come right there. There's number 3, and there's number 4. He's checking the body. I missed. Seriously, I hit you twice now. There he goes. Alright, we have one more target. I'm going to go ahead and start heading down. So close each time. But no cigar. I am so tempted to jump over. It doesn't have anything this time. That is just so weird. I guess it's just something on the server. I am doing a poor showing today on my accuracy. Yes, you can make fun of me for that. I am not hitting right now. Very disappointed in myself. There we go. Okay, so that's a smolder. We are not looking for the black and red. I do have a full set of that. Actually, I have a couple extra pieces of that. Where did this gentleman go? Ammo crate. Okay, where'd he go? Where's he at? Where's he at? I now have a chest injury. I've got 3 injuries. My max health is 70%. Each injury you get, each level of injury, there he is. Dude, I've hit you so many times. Just go down. Frustrating. That's right, I'm supposed to be on sniper anyway. Was my bad. So like I said, they do have a tendency to have snipers. That guy had a sniper. This guy I downed had a sniper. This guy did not. That guy did not. So, which is quite typical. On average, you'll have 2 with a sniper, 2 with assault rifles of some sort. Now we're going to go to the second orange box. Smolder is the most common one, but of course a lot of people like that red and black color scheme, right? Sorry, that was my chair. Try to keep still so the chair doesn't do that. Sniper rifle in his hands. Then you can also look over here. I like to squat down. Sniper rifle in his hands. There's a second sniper over there and a sniper over here as well. And then there's 2 more down on this pathway, which is why I like going down this one. Gotta reload. Darn it. And yes, they can hit you. They're just like a normal sniper. Got him. Alright. So I'm not going to be able to see the second one over there. I normally don't have a problem with him, but... Alright. Come on, just go over. Thank you. We have now taken out 5 out of the 6, and like I said, the 6th one and final one in this area is over here. However, if you kill the one over there, he does have a tendency to, go and check on his buddy. We have now taken out 6 out of 6. So I'm going to go ahead and check this blue box here. Saber. We are going to take that. Ship components are a good thing to have because you can trade it over to the Vandul that is in the system. More smolder. So 3 out of 3, all smolder. I'm not even going to bother having my weapon out for a bit. Don't need it. Someone left some arms. And then another ammo box down here. We have another ammo box over here. I like that green and gunmetal gray. Medical box. Ammo box. Medical box. jump down right here. Crouch. Once we're into here, you can start running if you like. Here's a blue box. I've never seen this one missing. It's always been there. You can find stuff like damaged silver ingots, gold ingots, damaged metals. I've seen some in decent condition, but I've never seen a mint condition one. Pretty sure they're in a different facility. But this is just the ASD. Here tends to be a good place to get some decent armor. Nothing this time around. And we'll look at the medical box first. Don't care. I love the parallax rifle. Such a good weapon. Darn. Smolder again. If you're ever interested in using the LMG from here, really good to grab it here. Then you have 9 mags. Each mag has a total of 165 rounds in each. Where did you come from? That is more than a little disturbing. There's supposed to be 3 guys here. It's 2. I did not tell you to put it into here. Oh, it went to there. Okay. That's what happened. How did he... ammo crate over here. Oh, yeah. Should have about 3 or 4 more. Yep, 3. Double headshot. That's the very nice thing about the Zenith sniper rifle is you can shoot through enemies. The piercing is so nice in situations like that where I got a double headshot, knocked down both with one shot. Very wonderful, very fun to do. You don't get to see that too often, so I'm kind of glad you all got to see that this time around. There is another ammo crate here. Laser pointer. Another med. Another blue, very important. We are in Site B. More parallax. Another ammo here. And wait. Yeah, that's the P8 ARs. Another really cool rifle. Takes 2 headshots to down someone with that, but it's an AR. Unfortunately, there's only 15 rounds per mag. So, it does go rather quickly. Yeah, I got a level 2 injury now, unfortunately. You can just run on past through those. You don't even need to worry about shooting them. We like our water. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that, because my water levels are getting a little low. Is this just me, or did that thing... That's not cool. So we're just gonna drag and drop into hand. There we go. Take helmet off. And drink. I don't even know where it went. There it is. So it automatically drops it. Very interesting. Good to know. We are, however, also going to eat a meal. So this area is a fun one. You have guy number 1, guy number 2. I go around here because this guy normally sits right around here. So you have to literally walk all the way to this corner in order to do it. And once you're in this corner, you turn here, nail him. Oy. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna reload. So there is a blue box here. There's another blue box here. There is an orange box. First one for the chess pieces. Here. Another smolder. As you can see, the smolder is the easiest one to find. And of course, it's the color scheme a lot of people like. He's down. Now we have an issue because there's supposed to be 2 guys there. And I have no idea where the other guy is. So that's a little disconcerting. Oh, there he is. Goodbye. Again, if you like the LMGs, you have another chance to get them. Check here, another smolder. However, there's only 2 here with 6 mags. The code here, 9456. Now, the unfortunate part of this, 9456.
Access denied.
Doesn't work. So, how do we get around this? Best way to do it, just go up to one of these guys that you killed, doesn't matter which one. Click your open inventory over here, stay on his side, grab the arms specifically, and carry it. Okay? Once you are carrying it, you run over to here, to the door, run up to it, look the opposite way, start backing, make sure you're not going to one side or the other, look down slightly so you can select it, click drop, and as soon as you click drop, start going backwards. Doesn't work every single time, but once you get it, you can go through the door without the code. I tried for days trying to get it to work and never could. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try one more time. And it worked. First try. So it may have something to do with a heavier piece of armor, but maybe it's also something to do with which one it is. I'm not completely sure on that. So we've already tried the arms. That was a light armor. Here's a medium armor. Again, it won't let us select it, so we take it and we put it in our hands. Still not working. This is unfortunate. I've always been on the right side of the door when it does work. So this side of the door, not the side with the keypad. I have tried having a hacker's tool. I've tried punching in every combination you could think of. I have been trying to write down all possible code combinations. Of course, that's going to take quite some time for me to do. And if I find one that works constantly, I will instantly let everybody know. Because this has just been beyond frustrating trying to get through this door. For everyone, not just me. Come on, door. So the trick is the armor should be pushing you through the armor box. Just don't use a helmet. You can use pretty much any of the others. Since it's not working, we're going to try yet another. We've tried a light armor, we've tried a medium armor, and now we're going to try heavy armor. It is a bigger box, so that may have something to do with it. I am not completely sure. It should be working. The thing is, when you're setting it down, you have to press the button, not press and hold it as you're doing it. So that one put me on top of the armor box. We will get through this door. I do also believe one of the reasons why I got through the door is because somebody else had done it this morning, and I ended up picking up the same piece of armor that they used to get through the door, and I managed to get through the door as well. So that piece of armor definitely did it. But who knows? Let's try a different tactic here. We've got multiple pieces of armor, and if we do that, something's got to give. See how the armor got pushed out? We're doing the opposite. We're trying to get pushed through. Okay? So, wait, what just happened? Where'd he go? Go ahead and do that real quick. Ah, yes, the scalpel. Very, very cool sniper rifle. It's got two different modes. You know how you can press B and change modes on most weapons? Well, the scalpel, however you wish to say it, that one, fortunately, has two as well. And when you have it originally, it will use 2 rounds per shot. So you'll go through your magazine twice as fast. There's 12 rounds per magazine, so it ends up 6 shots, you're done. But just as you would expect, it's a sniper rifle that shoots 2 rounds in one go. Pretty much an instant kill on anything. Even heavy armor has a very difficult chance stopping that sniper rifle. Very fun, very good. Most of the enemies here at the ASD facilities, I just can't seem to get through this one. Well, that is certainly disappointing. Anyway, we're going to go check all the other blue boxes and then proceed onward to another facility. See if we can't get it to work there. Oops. No, by the way, I will not. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. I will not be attempting to try and take down the worm. I have never been able to even get close to taking it down. So, the only time when it was close, the second one spawned when I had a friend and me doing it the same day the patch came out. And we got wiped really quick. We were unable to get it done. So I've tried 4 or 5 times after that. Every single time I have not been able to do it. It is a rather rough fight, unfortunately. It's a fun, enjoyable fight, but not one I particularly get excited about. And he's down. Okay. Going down here is where you will find the worm that was added, the new boss for the ASD. Before the patch, if you came down here, it was just a dead end, and there wasn't really anything to it. I have also noticed when you go down here and you're looking for the test sample for that 1 million cred mission contract, these blue boxes have a higher chance to get it. So I'm, of course, going to always be running down here to check these boxes. There's a total of 7 boxes down here. As you saw, those were 3. Here's 2 more. And this is where you can grab a lot of medical items to help you with that worm fight. I've seen some people absolutely knock it out real easy and not have to loot all these boxes, not have to bring a bunch of med pens or refills or anything like that. So there are some very skilled players. I, unfortunately, am not as skilled as these people. Well, that is that. We have... Whoa, lagged. Checked everything. It looks like this facility definitely is not the one to be in. If you go into here, you press F to cycle. This door closes, that door opens, and that is where you will fight the worm. You all have probably seen a key. I do not believe I have one with me. I do not, unfortunately. So I can't show it to you. However, that key, access key, brings you right here to the observation deck, so you can instantly go in. I do have some of those, so I could show you it at some point. But right now we need to get out with the items we have. And then we're going to go hit engineering after healing these injuries. And one of the reasons why I like to start on the research side is simply because once you finish engineering and come back instantly to research, you should have the availability to have all the boxes reset. So you can run it multiple times. All you got to do is just accept one quest to get you to the ASD facility itself. Great. We're getting shot at. Oh, snap. We again get to run back this direction. So we've literally taken out 4 of them. The other 2 are still shooting, but we ain't gotta worry about them. This is where we would go that way for getting the loot, but if you go this direction, you can head back to the lobby and not have to worry about running through everything else again. So, research. I honestly want to see what that jacket looks like. Got some decent bit of ammo. Mostly what we got. We got Sabir. Couple ores. Most of the ores I end up getting are always on engineering side, which I'll show you here in a moment. So here normally is a blue box inside of the no fire zone. There's one there usually. And here's medical. 3 tier 1 beds, fortunately. So you ain't got to worry about what kind of injury you end up having. I have a tier 2 and 2 tier 3 injuries. Still very easy, fixed, done. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Hop up and begin our descent into engineering. Ah, yes. Down there is where you use the key card. Core armor. Venture Core Twilight. I am pretty sure that is a light armor. I ain't even going to worry about trying to use that one. The armor that another person was using this morning that I used and successfully got through the door was a medium armor arm box. So if that helps try to figure out what works and what doesn't, I have never had anything else work. So that's why I started with the arms earlier. Ooh. Lagging a little bit. Got some armor here. Nothing interesting. Do have a blue box over here, usually. No, it's there. That's right. It's over here. Currently not there. And there's that lag again. There are 2 enemies here. I'm lucky. Neither have helmets. So one of the things you can do is you can break these to go through, or you can go around that direction. While going through here, there will be small worms that pop out there, and no, excuse me. These are worms. The big things that you end up fighting in what you call it? Research, Site B, is snakes. It seems to be like water snakes. Sounds like I killed it. Good. Okay. Blue box here. Ammo, jacket. I already know that jacket. I don't like that jacket. Another blue box here. Got some more ore. Good. Blue box down here. See? Damaged metal. And then medium-sized ammo box here that you can loot. Nothing interesting for me, unfortunately. Then I go up and I like to drop down here. There's normally 2 blue boxes, one up here and one down there. Unfortunately, one of those boxes, as you can see, is not currently there. There's supposed to be a blue box here, supposed to be a blue box up there, another one down here, and then finally one more there. This box, and this box normally have ore in them. No, that's right, this one doesn't. What is with this lag? Okay, fine. Shot him. There we go. There's normally a box here. These are worms, the snakes. Lightning spewing snakes. Not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, we go into here. We have an armor box. Nope. Blue box. Yay. I have not memorized every spot for missed. There we go. There's 2 down. There we go. What? Ah, crap. I don't want an injury. Don't want an injury. How is he so hit me? All over the place. Okay. What? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, we're good. Our boxes here, there, and there, usually. Sometimes one over here, too. If I remember correctly. Anyway, we go back into the bathroom. Go here. Squat down again. Don't go too fast because there is that there. So here you've got armor box. You do have a sniper with ammo. Only one with 3 cartridges. Over here you do have another small armor box. What's with the desert stuff? You normally have a large blue box here. No, excuse me, medium sized. And And then, of course, you have this station here that has these, has an extra one there and an extra one there, all over the place in here. This is where you get extra ones if you do not have them. Out here, lag. So during Hyperion, you have to put those power cells inside of those 3 in order to get it down, and you normally have 3 here. Sometimes they don't spawn, so you have to go back into that room back there in order to bring them out. So here we are with more loot boxes. Here's a blue one. Here's a blue one. An attachment. Here's a blue one. Ah. Itchy nose. And that's pretty much it in here. You could also run back there and head back to the lobby, but we are not doing that today. We are instead running around. Perfect timing. Defended against the radiation bomb. Then we go up. Where's the giant worm? Tend to have a giant worm there. We get to go into here. Crouch down, clear visor, and sounds like hit spawned. Yeah, can't shoot that opening, or through that opening, despite it being an opening. Oh, snap, that's not good. I forgot to do that. So, I like to click there, because then you can go into here once you find the ammo you want. And he gave me a freaking injury. That was also my fault for not jumping out as soon as I saw him coming around the corner. Because of that. There it goes. Alright. Be careful of that door. We've downed, what, 2, 3? That's 3. Once we down the 4th person, 2 or 3 more people come through those doors. Or they're already coming through. Oh, only 2 this time. Interesting. But then, probably because he was still alive. Anyway, blue box here. Definitely not. I don't have one of that color, so we're grabbing that. We go up. Med box is usually sitting over there. And we aim as we come up the stairs. There he is. Alright. Downed him. Go through this door. Heal up. Here, already loaded. Damn it. Just go down. Great. Level 2. Anyway, armor box here. No, I've never tried looking into these. Probably because there's nothing there. There's normally a box here. Got both a green and a blue box over here. Salvo front, not interested. Nah. Now we can continue on. Medical facility over there, which means, of course, red medical boxes. That's not what we're after, though. And more lag. Oh, there the giant worm is. Normally have a medium-sized green ammo box there. And you can come down here, and there's normally a blue box here. It's got ores in it. Then you come down this way. You can go back up the opposite direction there if you really want to, or need to, for whatever reason. I go forward a little bit, go back, and then just let them spawn. That's not good. Yep. I knew he was going to hit me there. They shoot 3 times in quick succession, then pause. So hit, 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 go, and we're good. Don't forget, with these, grab the teeth. I have noticed if you do go prone when that happens, sometimes it does classify you as undercover, so you will not have to worry about radiation too much with that. But that's only in areas like this one. The closer you get to the center, the harder it becomes. There's normally a blue box over there. There's normally a blue box over here. Okay. We go up, another blue box right here, accompanied by a bunch of lag. And this one over here tends to have ore. Yeah. It's not working. Oh well. I ain't too worried about it. Instead of going all the way over it, we're going down. Oop, no box there. Normally a box right here. Go up this side. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and mention this. Switch over to the sniper. So when you're doing Hyperion and you have to grab the power cell from in there to put into the machine, there are times where it will fall down and you may have to come all the way down here. And yes, there is 2 more ladders and you can still get it. So if you do not see one, it is not glitched. Make sure that you go down there to check. I did have that issue one time. I was with my partner and that happened. So we got 2 more blue boxes here. Or this one should have armor. Close enough. In any case, I wish you would stop lagging though. There we go. Thank you. Turn the corner a little bit and really pop him in his head. Pop him in his head. Who the hell managed to hit me? Maybe him. That should be it. That's not good. Well, this sucks.
He really messed up my arm. I now have a tier 1 wounded arm. I have not seen that helmet before. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. So with tier 1s, as you can see right now, I can use my weapon. Now I can't. So this is going to be a problem. Fortunately, I don't have too far to go before, what, 2 more enemies guaranteed? Blue box here, blue box over here. There's also an ammo. I guess the ammo's not there currently. And then a blue box up there. So second shelf has the green ammo box. Top shelf has the blue box. I am so sorry. My nose is very itchy this morning. Afternoon. Same difference. Okay. So, okay, so there's... I don't have to worry about either of them. That is so wonderful. Oh, snap. I do not believe I am going to be able to do this next part. I've never had a tier 1 injury before. I can't get up there. That's not good. Okay, we're up. Yeah. Oof. Okay, this way. Oh no. I mean, it would also help if I wasn't lagging. So I can't jump. It is my arm, not my legs, that is having an issue. I don't like doing this, but apparently it's not letting me get my grenades. Huh. Carry. Comms. No. Is it landing? Where is it? There's supposed to be a way for you to... Health? Maybe? No. Because it sits there and says F1, request, medic. So we press F1 and doesn't come, unfortunately. Huh. Why am I currently launched, but it's still not going to let me get out. So it's supposed to be Alt F1 maybe? Let's try it. Alt F1. Nope. Control F1. Nope. Shift F1. Because it literally says down here at the bottom right. Mobile glass request medic. Request medic. So we press it, and it's not showing us a medic. Or any way to get a medic. And yes, you have seen that, right? 119 million. So, if you are interested in joining, you are more than welcome to join. I will try to make sure that there are plenty of ways to. I mean, you can go to the website, you can go to the organization page on the official site for Robert Space Industries and Star Citizen, or you could even go to our Discord. All three work. So feel free to do whichever you wish. Once you are a part, if you would like for me to assist you in missions, I am more than willing to do so. As you can see, I have plenty of money. I have plenty of ships as well. So if we actually go up here, I have the Arrow. I've got an Atlas, a Geo. I have the Crusader Ares Ion. I have a Golem. I have a Vulture. I have the Starfarer Gemini. Here's my racing ground vehicle. I have both the Taurus and the Phoenix for Constellation. I even have a raft. So I have plenty of ships. Oh, I do also have a medevac, the Apollo medevac. So whatever you end up needing, any category, any class, I have it, and I am more than willing to assist you. And plenty of money to be able to do it. Come on. Come. This is not working. So, since it's not working, we're going to do this a different way. There we go. Grenade here. I am sorry, but we are going to throw a grenade and say goodbye. You all saw that too, right? There it goes. Cool. Time until rescue. You do not lose your items or anything like that. So, both the stuff equipped and an inventory. That is very important for people in ASD facilities. And with that, we are going to be taking on another ASD facility later on this afternoon. So, thank you for joining and watching. I hope you learned something or enjoyed what you saw. And if you wish to join the organization, get potentially even a free ship, hit me up.